Right then, guys, we are back. Welcome to Let's Talk About. You got me and Liam here again. Do you want to say hello, Liam?
Hello.
How was your Christmas, mate?
Yeah, it was alright. It was decent. Like I say, I was off work. I was a bit annoyed because my dinner that I made wasn't the best. I was pissed off with myself.
That always kills it. I didn't cook this time. Normally,
That's
I don't mind
probably the best.
Christmas. Normally, I don't mind it, mate.
Yeah.
Cooking for the family is different for me. But no, it was the missus' mum cooked it, and it was nice. It was
Fair
nice.
enough. Happy days.
So, yeah,
Let's get out nice enough, Santa.
Yeah, I got a few bits, hence the new attire.
Yeah, but it's got Lakers written all over it, your film.
Yeah, we love Lakers.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I got a few little bits and bobs, but
Aye.
I'm getting older now. Just aftershave and link sets, mate.
Yeah, true.
Socks
true.
and boxes.
Yeah. Or Axe, as we have a few American listeners. Axe body spray, not Lynx, is it?
Yeah.
It's only Lynx for us, like
Yeah.
walkers.
Yeah. But no, it was good, mate. It was good.
Happy
Little loved
days.
it.
Yeah, so it's our New Year's special, this, wasn't it, mate? So,
Certainly is.
should we just get cracked on?
Let's just get into it, aye.
Aye, so, right.
Also, we hope everyone else had a nice Christmas as well.
Yeah, that's a point, yeah. Right then, mate, New Year's Eve, is it overrated, yes or no?
Yeah, I mean, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just an excuse.
I think it is now.
Yeah.
It never used to be.
No, it used to be like the best time of the year, didn't it? Especially if we're going out and having a drink with your mates.
I used to love New Year's Eve, mate.
Yeah.
Now, not bothered in the slightest.
No, it just doesn't make a difference. I think it's just, realistically, it's always been like an excuse though, hasn't it? Just to go out and get plastered.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like we ever need an excuse in this country to do that.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
No, it's one of them. Even like where we live, like I can half understand in London and places like that.
Yeah.
But even here where we live, a fucking tiny little town,
Yeah.
and places charge more and stuff, and like
Yeah. There's nothing here anymore.
Exactly.
Is there? There's just nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
you go out, like, where we're from, if you go out, there's just a ton of, like, 14, 15-year-olds out in the town anyway. It's carnage. It's horrendous.
yeah, it's not very fucking clever.
No, it's just fighting all the time, isn't it,
Yeah.
really? No one's out for a good time anymore.
No, everyone's just out for fucking chew and aggro.
Yeah, shite.
Aye. Right then, so let's bring the mood back up a bit.
Yeah.
Right, highlights of this year for you, mate.
Highlights of this year. So I think starting this podcast in particular
Yeah.
is right up there, mate.
Aye.
'Cause I've really enjoyed it so far. I think we've done okay in terms of growth as well. You know, it's been a steady but quick at the same time.
Yeah,
sort of
definitely.
growth, and it's nice to see that people are supporting us, and you know they've kept in contact as well, not just watch the first and then that's it.
Yeah.
You know, been continuously listening to our podcasts. Other highlights: Tottenham being top of the league for a certain amount of time. that I can throw that up there, but it's, of recent, it's not been great.
No, definitely not after last night.
Yeah, no, and
We don't do football on here anymore, so...
no, that's true. There's another one that I can't announce yet.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, we will get to that.
There'll be a little announcement coming out at some point.
There will be. So that'll probably be the main highlight, and then I'd put this podcast just under that.
Happy days.
Yeah, it's not been a year of too many things going on, really. But
Yeah. For me, well, I started a new job that I originally first when I started really loved. Now I'd happily murder every single person in there in the sleep.
As I hear,
Well,
every
there's
time I'm
a
here.
few that are alright, but majority of them, I wouldn't mind going full on axe murderer on.
Yeah, that sounds like me in my workplace, mate.
Again, obviously, like same as you starting this. Yeah, so obviously, Billy, this was the year I got engaged.
Yes, not like you didn't forget.
No, I did not forget at all, and I did not just have to spend 5 minutes checking on my phone when it was. So yeah, we won't talk about that. So yeah, obviously got engaged this year.
Yeah.
First full year in my own house.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so buzzing with that.
Yeah, that's a good achievement, mate.
Aye. Fucking right, it was a fucking effort and all it was.
I can imagine, mate. Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it, really.
Yeah. Not too much going on this year.
No, it's been a bit of a steady year.
Up and down, yeah. Hasn't been a bad year though. I don't think. Not for me anyway.
Yeah. Right then, what's been your best year?
My best year. It has to be 2018, mate.
Well, annoyingly, it would have been a lot better if we had different answers, but mine's the same.
Yeah, so the reason mine's 2018 is my son was born on the 2nd of July in 2018, so not like I didn't forget that earlier either. I was right in the end though. There was obviously the World Cup, and it was a hell of a World Cup as well.
Didn't end in heartbreak for us English like, but it was still a good World Cup.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Just the atmosphere and everything. I feel like 2018 was the last best year for this area. if that makes sense. I don't know how.
What do you mean, this area?
I don't know. Like, if for example, when the Euros was on, the atmosphere wasn't quite the same.
Yeah.
It could be because it's the Euros. It's not quite a World Cup, is it? But
Aye. I ended up watching a lot of the last Euros in bloody Newcastle anyway, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. So there was that. It was my last sort of physically fit year. I was still quite physical then. Lots of sports and stuff going on. That doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, true.
And there was also an almighty thunderstorm. I'm a lover of thunderstorms, mate. And
Same, mate, but I don't remember the dates of them. But fair enough.
I don't remember the date, mate. I'll be honest. I think it was like maybe August or something. But I just remember it was like pink lightning, but it was non-stop.
All right,
for a good 2-3 hours, and it was the last good storm we had.
Aye.
And there was a bit of snow that year as well. We don't get that anymore either.
Now we got a good slush.
Yeah. That's your best.
Exactly.
But no, 2018 by far for me. There's lots of other reasons as well, but we'll be sat here all day.
Yeah. Yeah, 2018 is best for me as well, to be fair. For very similar reasons as well. Obviously, I didn't have a kid that year, but
Yeah.
that I know of. I'm joking. No, but like obviously the World Cup, that was unbelievable. Bloody, like I love when the World Cup is, because my birthday's always in July, so usually my birthday doesn't change. But yeah, so I always enjoy the World Cup a bit more.
Yeah.
Because like say the finals usually they're around my birthday time, so I had the best holiday of my freaking life. Went to Benidorm.
Yeah.
And got very friendly with 2 Irish lasses. Won't say that too loud. Yeah. And like you said, like I think so 2017 to like say till the day I went, from the beginning of 2018 till the day I went on my holiday, I managed to lose like 5 or 6 stone, and I was just like, I felt fucking. I was like, now put it all back on. So
it's easy done though, isn't it?
Yeah.
A man's coming. It's well on its way.
Yeah. So that was a bit fucking. I felt mint.
Yeah. I did too, mate.
Yeah.
2018 was a good year.
Yeah. Felt like I would run through walls and shit. Yeah. I just felt fucking. That was the last time I felt fucking. Yeah. Sort of thing.
Same here, mate. Genuinely same here. I think 2018 was like my peak fitness.
Yeah.
And then obviously having the kid.
How old were you in 2018 though?
I'd have been 21.
That's depressing. That was when you last felt good, was when you were 21. At least I'd have been 26, 27.
Yeah, 26, yeah.
Yeah, so I was 27 when we were in Benidorm, because I was in Benidorm for my birthday. And my mate's got me a bright pink sash that said, 27 and hot, buy me a shot.
I like it, mate.
Yeah. But one bad thing that balls up on that year, when I went to Benidorm, on my actual birthday, I got that hammered. Again, I can't say this too loudly because Kay might hear me and then kill me in my sleep. But I just remember me stood at the bar and this lass came over to me, she said it was her birthday and everything as well, and she said, we'll do drinks together and all this bollocks, and I just went, I apparently caught my mates, I just turned around, no, you're alright, and walked off. I was that hammered, and then I think that was the year I nearly fell off a balcony as well.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Quite the story there.
Yeah, good time. I love Benidorm.
Yeah.
Best place ever.
I've never been.
Oh, it's like Blackpool with sun.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to it then.
Well, we're going there for my stag do, lads, so you best get prepared yourself for it.
Where's that, Blackpool?
No, we're going Benidorm.
Benidorm?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing 3 nights.
3 nights.
Or maybe 4.
See how it goes.
Yeah. So moving on then, speaking of me being levered, right, give us your drunkest memories from past New Year's, mate. Or any good memories you've got, or when you've made a tit to yourself or something.
It would be the beginning. I can't speak, mate.
Beginning.
The start of 2018.
It's like me trying to say habitable all over again.
Habitable. 2017, obviously, New Year's Eve.
Aye.
I was getting plastered. It was one of my mates' birthday as well. We were at his house. Big family as well, so we were all drinking. I drank a little too much. The missus wasn't drinking at all, obvious reasons.
Aye.
We had no plan on announcing, but I got that fucking hammered, mate. I just remembered someone saying, why aren't you letting Darla drink? I'm just like, oh, she can't, she's fucking pregnant.
Oh, so you didn't stand up on a table and announce it then?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Wasn't that great?
That's disappointing.
It was really disappointing, mate, because we had a full plan for it and everything.
It'd have been better if you'd like got up on the table and like I've got something to announce, and then fell off.
No, so we went after there. We went to the Frigate.
Oh Christ! I was in there on Boxing Day.
Yeah. So we went in there, and that's where it started to get a bit funky. It's me going around telling him, "Do you know I'm going to be a dad?" I'm 21, mate. You know what I mean? I'm going to be a dad. I'm going to be a dad, and everyone's buying me drinks, and I'm just going around telling every Tom, Dick, and Harry that I'm going to be a dad. But
I might start doing that. Be a cheaper night out.
Mate, it's great. No, I had no proof. But yeah, no. That's probably my my only drunk one I really remember. Obviously, I had a kid very early.
Yeah.
So my drinking toned down massively at 21.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't really remember too much. I remember one I spent in the ship. I think it might have been the year before that, maybe.
What, 2016?
No, it'll have been 2016. Yeah. I'm sure I was in there. I'm sure you were there as well, mate.
Possibly, I can't remember.
Well, you will have been anyway, because But yeah, I remember that one.
We got in some states in that place.
Yeah. Did.
Some good nights in there.
We did, mate.
Let me do mine.
Go on. Yeah.
Right, so this must have been like 2009, 2010. But a couple of years after I left school. I was in college. And
I was 14.
Yeah. You'd have still been out drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta love our way we love, don't you?
Teesside.
Yeah. Or just this country.
Yeah, just the UK.
Yeah. So like 2009, 2010, and I was out in Middlesbrough. And somehow ended up, the student accommodation flats on Borough Road, opposite the old Gazette garage,
Yes.
opposite the old Gazette building.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow I ended up in there, mate.
You don't know how.
Well, no, because I don't know anyone who went to Teesside Uni. So I don't know how the hell I ended up in there. Yes, I don't know. Fuck knows how I ended up in there. And honestly, mate, that place is like the Crystal Maze. I've never... Well, no, more like Takeshi's Castle. I've never seen so many doors in my life.
Were you still drunk at this point?
I was arseholed. I was absolutely livid. I couldn't even see straight. And I don't think many people do it now. The old stupid tradition about letting the new year in.
Yeah.
Obviously, you'll have never had to do it because it's supposed to be someone who's tall with dark hair.
Yeah.
So it was always me who had to do it.
Right.
So I think I got outside of this, whoever's bloody flat room place we were in. And then I was supposed to go back in.
Right.
But I think I must have had a minute to myself, shut my eyes. And then I didn't know where I was. I didn't know what door I was going back in because they weren't numbered nor anything. Even if they were, I wouldn't have known. And I think I must have tried about 7, 8, 9 doors before I found the right one.
People in every one.
Well, this is the point.
Right, here we go.
I opened one door. I saw 2 lads and the biggest bag of cocaine you've ever seen in your life.
Jesus Christ.
I walked in and 2 people having sex. Yeah. I walked in on at least 2 or 3 fucking groups of people and just like, who the fuck are you? And I'm just like, I don't know where I am.
Yeah. One of these doors my friend's in.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Honestly, it was horrible.
Oh, I can imagine, mate.
I felt lost. I was like, I don't know where I am. I was just walking up and down the corridor like, help!
I'm lost.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh, that's horrendous.
I felt like I needed that fucking map off Harry Potter.
The little footsteps.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fucking awful. Hated it.
Oh yeah, I couldn't imagine that. I think the most awkward thing I've ever walked in on it. Well, I didn't even walk in on it. Me and my mate were walking around Mask. Fuck knows, we were young. We must have been about 14 or something. 14, 15. And I remember walking past a house in broad daylight, mate. There's a couple just having sex on the settee. Right in front of the window.
Fair play.
Yeah, but I'm 14, I'm sat there, I'm just staring at
your phone out.
Yeah. Look at this. I remember the notice. It was horrendous.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
But then you do sort of thing like, no, that's your fault. Shut the doors.
Yeah,
well,
like
blinds,
it's
curtains.
Daylight, mate. We weren't in like a little quiet area. Well, each to their own.
Yeah, well, yeah, true, exactly. Fucking hellfire. Right, and so we've talked about our drunked up stupid memories.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of listener ones now.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, right, so this one's from Josh. Technically it's Christmas, but fuck it, we make the rules here.
Yeah.
So the story goes, right, so I spent 2 days painting my nan's bathroom blue, about two or 3 weeks before Christmas. So we fast forward to Christmas Day night, and I'm 2.5 bottles deep of red wine, and all of a sudden I get that feeling. Watery mouth.
Yeah.
And I race to the bathroom, only to end up being sick all over the bathroom floor and the freshly painted bathroom walls.
Nightmare.
Oh, fucking hell. And yes, I did have to repaint the bathroom, and my nana was very quick to let me know that I'd ruined Christmas.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is great. It'd be red wine as well, so
Yeah, sort of
like the worst.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Like a fucking scene from The Exorcist or something.
Red wine is the only... No, red wine and Cactus Jacks are the two only drinks that have made me throw up. Yeah.
And I remember my brother doing something very similar to that when he was one of the first times he went out drinking, and he came home and all I drink, well, you'll know, all I drink is like orange squash.
Yeah.
All my brother used to drink was blackcurrant squash.
Right.
This was when he stopped. Because he came home next, God knows how many glasses of that.
Yeah.
And then spewed up all over the landing.
Oh.
And you like say everything was
It's
purple.
weird how it works, doesn't it? It just puts you off that drink forever.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't do that with me. I used to throw up and then have a bag of crisps. Or chips.
Yeah. I'd throw up and then I wouldn't go back to drinking, but I wouldn't let myself go home unless I was like just couldn't fucking see.
Well, I've only ever been sick from drinking twice.
Same. Genuinely the same. One at a house party, one a night out of town.
Yeah. But I genuinely, even when I'm ill, I stop myself from being sick.
Yeah.
I have a genuine phobia of being sick.
I do. I'm never sick, mate. They're the last two times I was sick.
Yeah.
Like physically.
Like, it comes out my fucking nose, ears, eyes, everywhere. Like, freaking, my dad listens to this, so he'll like this one. Obviously, when I was living at my mum's, when I was little and that, he had to plastic clad the full upstairs bathroom just because when I was sick, it used to come out and it just started shaking my head left, right, and centre and fucking everywhere. Yeah,
like an exorcist, mate.
Yeah, exactly, full on Chunder Dragon.
There was the second time I was sick. It was a night out in a Ruber. Do you remember they had like a... Was it telephone box or something just outside of it?
Yeah.
I was in there, mate.
The old BT box.
Because I knew it was coming.
Why would you? No, that's a terrible idea in a phone box.
I didn't know. I just wanted.
If that was me, I'd flood the thing.
I wanted to be out the way, mate. Out the way of the pub. Mate. It was everywhere.
Shite.
All over the glass, everything. I remember someone I hadn't seen in years. I looked at him, but I'm not drunk, mate. I remember it though, and I looked at him. Like, oh, I love it. Just all over the place, mate. He rang me a taxi. Worst thing he could have done. So we're in the taxi, me and Dad.
Did you spew up in the taxi?
Spewed up everywhere in the taxi.
Oh,
mate.
you
He
dickhead.
pulled over on the coast road. Right, it's freezing cold. I remember getting out. I hadn't a clue I was sick in the taxi. Didn't have a clue what was going on, mate. I've got my arms inside of my t-shirt. It was just his sleeve, so it looked like I was armless, mate, because I'm just freezing cold on the side of the
When
road.
in reality you were legless.
Yeah. Dalla had ran away because the taxi driver was saying, this needs to be cleaned up.
It was even bailed and left you. That's the mother of your child.
Well, the taxi driver said it's either 50 quid
Aye.
or you clean it up. And Dalla obviously done a runner, mate. I'm sat freezing cold. I haven't got a clue what's going on. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I've been walking home. I'm tired like that, mate. I'm not drunk. Police officer actually had to come and pick me up, and they took me home. Found Dalla halfway down the coast road.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
That would have been a better New Year's Eve story. But...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got one more.
Yep.
He's has to stay anonymous, this one.
Right.
So it was about 10 years ago. I was at a house party with my now ex-wife. Having a good night, plenty of drinks, etc.
That's why he wants to stay anonymous.
Yeah. When he says etc. as well, I don't know if that means drugs.
Right.
Probably not, but yeah. Our friend at the time was a pretty shit performing magician and did stunts. Anyway, so he started blowing flames from his mouth. Pretty cool at the time. When suddenly he fucked up and his full face ended up on fire.
Jesus Christ.
Says, then he's put in brackets, minor burns only. I mean, it's still a burnt face. And then after we helped him, we were all pissing ourselves laughing because the song that came on was Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon.
Oh dear. Oh Christ, that's great.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All that reminds me of is them videos you see on Facebook, Twitter, wherever.
Yeah.
There's a group of lads on holiday, like Magaluf or something, and they're getting them lasses, where they fucking slap them around the face and pour fucking Sam Bookman stuff all over them and set them on fire. It's gone really wrong.
Yep.
Yeah,
I get that image
you
as
couldn't pay me enough to do that. I mean, you couldn't pay me enough to drink Sambuca anymore now, never mind a flaming one.
Had too much of that, have you?
But yeah, mate, what would you rather do then? Throw up red wine all over your nana's bathroom or set your face on fire?
I think set my face on fire. I feel like it's just a better story. Do you know what I mean?
Depends how bad the burns are.
Yeah, true. As long as I can grow my eyebrows and beard back, mate.
Oh shit, yeah, there's a point. I can't be without beard.
Yeah, that's the only
Nah, fuck it,
downside.
I'm taking the wine and I hate wine and I hate throwing up and I'm still taking that one.
I'd take the throwing up for obvious reasons, but I feel like the other one's a better story, if that makes sense.
Oh, it's definitely a better story. It's like, which would you rather do?
Yeah. Oh, I'd rather be throwing up, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I can't be without my beard.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll put a picture of me without the
me
beard on our Instagram page.
You've got one of me and you, and I haven't got my beard, and it's
Yeah,
horrendous, mate.
it's weird. We need to put that on there.
Like a 12-year-old.
We need to put that on there at some point.
I was like 19 then as well.
Aye.
Oh dear.
Fucking hell.
Hey guys, Frankie here. I just wanted to send you guys a couple stories in relation to New Year's. I don't really have any funny ones, but I've got some weird ones. The first one is, I think I was probably, I don't know, 15 or 16. I was out with a couple of my friends and we ended up at this like really shady party. And I know I was drinking hard alcohol at the time, so it was probably like rye or something. I used to drink a lot of that back in the day. But at some point in the night, we were offered mushrooms. The next thing we know, we're all tripping balls and we need to get out of this place. So the three of us head out. The party was in like it was in this like subdivision that was kind of out in the country. So in order to get back into town, we had to walk back into town. And I grew up in British Columbia in Canada, so it was quite remote. So anyways, we're tripping balls on these mushrooms and, we're going down this highway and I'm looking into the trees and all the trees are separating. And inside of the trees, I'm seeing all kinds of things. And my friend that I was with, one of my friends I was with, I was looking at her and her face started to melt. So I freaked out and I ended up running the rest of the way home. I followed that up the next morning with going to work. I worked in a bakery, cooking donuts over like in like those big grease vats. Needless to say, I got fired. Do not go to work playing with grease on mushrooms. So that was one of my New Year's. And another one, once again, alcohol was involved. I was once again in the middle of nowhere at a house party and I wanted to go home. So, in order to get home, I called one of my friends who would then just come pick me up. So, I had told her to come pick me up. I said, listen, I'm going to leave this place and I'm going to walk out to the highway, come pick me up there. So, she came to pick me up, but she couldn't find me because I left the house and I turned the wrong way. Of course, this is in Canada in the middle of the winter. I got so disorientated that I actually ended up at one point. This truck drove by and they could see that I was like upset. I'm crying. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'd been wandering for hours. And luckily for me, it wasn't anyone creepy. It was a man who had a couple small children and he offered to drive me into town, but I could end up frozen in a ditch. So, I have a lot of good New Year's memories, but they're very, very short because I seem to only really remember the bad ones. So I thought I would share those two with you guys. I hope you have a great New Year's and that 2024 brings amazing things. Have a great day.
New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, so this year I've got.
Did you set any for this year?
Yeah.
What were they?
Sorry, this year? Yes.
Go on,
Haven't
what
done
were they?
either of them.
What were they?
So, first one was get my car done and drive. And that's now this year's. Like the next year's, you know what I mean? That's one of them. And
I could stop picking you up every day.
Yeah. And to get physically fit. And I
enough.
didn't do that neither. I had a good go at it.
You're not in that bad of a shape though.
If
like
I hide my
compared
belly.
to me.
Yeah, but I hide my belly. But
Cheeky
this is
slag.
the thing, I'll keep it. You know what I mean? It'll come. That's the thing. I know if I continue just to be the way I am, it's going to get bad.
Yeah.
And I'm 5'7". Like, you're tall, so
Yeah.
it's all right for you. I don't know why. It just looks better. You're more intimidating. Whereas I'm just a little fat fucking midget. Do you know what I mean?
Just roll you down a hill.
Yeah. It's not great. But so my next next New Year's resolutions, drive, and that will be done because my theory runs out in July. So that's
so you need to get that done.
Yeah, that's my motivation there for that. The other one is to get a new house. Yeah, get a house sorted, 3-bedroom.
Fair enough. Have you got one for me to do then?
In what? What do you mean?
Well, I've got one that you have to do for you. Have you got one for me to do?
Have I got one for you?
You got to think about it and come back after I reel mine off.
Mine for you is open your mind about ghosts when we go somewhere.
It's just a New Year's resolution.
Tis.
You slag. But fine, yes, I'll do that.
Right, good. And if we ever go somewhere,
Yeah.
I want you to be in a room on your own, right? And you got to ask the questions. I don't care if you're embarrassed.
Is there anyone here?
You're up. Yeah, all of that, mate. I'll give you a list.
Right, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll do that.
And be open to it.
Okay, deal.
Right, what's mine?
Well, do you want me to do mine first and then do yours? Or
Yeah, of course.
Right,
yeah.
so mine for next year are to lose some clem again.
Yeah.
As always. Well, I didn't actually say I was going to do that this year.
I should try. You know what? I'm gonna put 3 in. I want to lose the belly as well. So.
Aye.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. I need to get a better car. Mm-hmm. Can you call that a resolution?
Yeah, I think so.
That's about it, really.
Yeah. I think, as I say about my belly, I just want to be healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, same. I mean, can we have one for this? Get this as big as we can?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I think we've got to have a goal, haven't we?
Yeah.
So I think by the end of next year, I want us to be minimum 3,000 followers. I don't think that's impossible at all. I think that's more than achievable. I'd like to go 5,000. You know, I'll always shoot for the stars.
Yeah.
But I want to keep a realistic.
Well, we're getting close to 600.
That's what I mean. So if
very close to 600.
Imagine by summer we hit 3,000, then that's halfway point, and then we can, you know,
definitely.
up it from there.
Definitely.
So 3,000 followers and collab more with other podcasters as well. I'd like to do that.
Yeah, well, that comes into our last bit, mate.
Yes, yeah.
So my New Year's resolution for you is learn how to start answering your fucking phone, mate.
yeah, that's true. Do you know what? I should do that for myself because I do it to everyone. Mate, it's really bad. Like my mum and stuff as well. She you know, when she rings, I ignore. I think it's because I work in a phone shop. I never used to be like it, but since working in a phone shop, anything social media, any sort of phone, I'm like, get away. Especially if it's a day off.
I wish I had that problem. I work in a kitchen and still can't fucking stop eating.
But yeah, I do need to. I need to be more compliant with my phone.
You just need to learn how to answer the cunt and not wait 3 days to text me back, you fucker.
Yeah, it's true.
Dickhead.
Alright, I like that.
Yeah, so, well, that's it's about that, really, isn't it? Should we run through our plans for next year, then?
Yes.
Yeah, so, like you just mentioned, then, we are going to start collaborating. We're going to start having guests on here. We've got a couple we've got a couple of penciled in, we'll say.
Yes.
A couple of them penciled in already. We're going to dive into a bit of true crime and murder next year, aren't we?
Definitely. A lot more of it.
Yeah, we're going to do a lot more as well on, obviously, ghosts, supernatural and hauntings and shit like that.
Yeah, another thing as well, we want to... I think another New Year's resolution for us is to really get going with a video side of it.
Yeah.
Get our YouTube and TikTok.
Yeah.
And start building them as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I think...
the video side is much more your...
Yeah, that's sort of my ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
But,
and more audio.
There's a lot that I know about local as well, so especially with true crime, there's one, David Harker, I want you to have a look at him. I've just given away a story there, but I'd love to do that and take you to the places where they've been. I actually did that with my sister and her boyfriend, and just took them on a whole little tour.
Well, we'll do that. Like I say, I mean, we're going to try and debunk a few conspiracy theories as well. Like I say, there's just a lot more that we're going to get into, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
no limits.
You what, sorry?
No limits.
Exactly, mate. No limits at all. Once a month as well, we're going to do some creepypasta stories, aren't we?
Yes, yeah.
So that'll probably be about the last episode of the month or something.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do some storytelling, which
Definitely.
given now Christmas episode,
Yeah.
We need to, and well, I definitely need to get a bit better at it.
Yeah, well, it's one of
But
those,
time
isn't
will
it?
come.
Yeah.
Um,
Another thing as well, I think, for our Patreon as well, we're going to get some really high quality and intriguing things to go on there. So it's obviously not just... It just invites people to want to come and see what else we've got planned for the future and things.
yeah, exactly. And to go with the stories, the storytelling. If we've got any people out there who like writing stories, send them our way. We'll read them out.
Yeah, we really want to get everyone involved.
Budding writers out there.
Yeah.
Obviously not fucking full on books. Like, very much short stories.
Yeah, definitely. But we do want to be as highly involved with our audience as possible.
Yeah.
I think if we ever got to the higher ranks and stuff, whatever, that's one thing that I want us to be the best at with the whole community, and that's involving the audience, involving the fans and all of that sort of stuff.
Definitely. And obviously we're gonna go try and do some little ghost hunts for you, aren't we?
Yes, we are, mate. Yes, we are. Got one place in particular we want to go to.
Aye. But yeah, that's about it, really. I mean, we've just started. It's at the minute it's mainly just us messing about. We've got some little merch things on the go.
Yes.
Got some t-shirts on there. They're on the link tree.
Absolutely. There's going to be a lot more coming as well.
Yeah.
We're going to have some limited edition merch.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
But we've got some little bits and bobs. It's not expensive, what is it, £16 a t-shirt? Stuff.
Something like that, yeah.
We only see...
Mugs and stickers.
Yeah, mug stickers.
Like
we
that.
only get to see 10%.
Yeah, I think we get £2 off it, mate.
Sale. Yeah. And if anyone, does...
To be perfectly honest, I wouldn't even be bothered about the money we get off that. It's more...
Yeah.
It's got our fucking logo on it or something we've done.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah,
Definitely.
fucking right.
So
I'm not even asked about the money on that one. That's just cool.
100%, mate. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say to people. Like, the money isn't a driving factor for that whatsoever. And if anyone does buy the merch, obviously get a photo of yourself in it.
Yes, get that. Yeah, we'll get that on the Instagram.
Get it sent in. We'll get it on the Instagram. I'm gonna look at getting some little prizes, and anyone who buys like merch and things we'll put into a draw for a prize and things. I've got lots of ideas coming for next year.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then, just to finish off, really, we want to just give a big thank you to everyone.
Definitely. Yeah, everyone's been dead supportive. We hit over 500 followers. Our goal for when we started in October, was it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, around that time.
End of October, beginning of November.
We wanted to hit at least 500 by Christmas, and we've done that.
Yeah, I mean, we're nearly at 600 now into the new year. We've had over 150 downloads, which the target was 100.
Yeah,
so
we're really happy in it. Everyone's been dead supportive, and
like I said, just
fantastic
every
experience.
single person, even if you just listen to one episode, thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Just giving us the light of day means a lot to us.
Exactly.
So,
lastly, mate, I want to thank you. Yeah. Because I've wanted to do a fucking podcast for fucking years.
Yeah.
And being Kate, obviously my other half, tried doing one. She hated doing it, so and then we started obviously the football one, which was going well, but dipped, and which I think mainly was like sometimes it just wasn't feasible for us to do. We just with our work and trying to get frigging
that's it, and it's
watch as many games as we can.
Yeah, selective audience and things as well.
Yeah,
so
exactly. I mean, doing this, like I said, the idea of this is we want to be able to,
involve
include everybody.
Yeah, every single person. Yeah. Absolutely, because everyone's got interests.
Which some people will say is stupid, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Another thing as well, I want to thank you too, mate, because it's not easy.
All soft.
Yeah, it's not easy to, in a place like where we live, for example, for anyone to even risk doing this, because everyone in this area is like
knows everyone.
Yeah, and it can be a judgmental place, especially from the younger generations and stuff. But we're not bothered by that in the slightest.
We'll just kick them in the head.
Yeah, that's it. And it's nice to find someone who has the balls to do something like this. Because I've been trying to do the YouTube side of it, as you know, for a long, long time. And having a...
that was why I bloody messaged you the first time, like when we started the football one, because me and you hadn't spoke for a good while then.
Yeah, it must have
been quite funny, really.
I'd only ever seen you in the town, innit? We'd have a little chat in the town,
Yeah, and it was quite funny, because I remember messaging you I remember as soon as I pressed send, I was like, what a stupid question, because I asked you if you still liked football.
Yeah.
I just remember thinking, why the hell have I asked him that? Of course he fucking does.
Yeah. No, well, I'm glad you did, mate, because as soon as I seen that, I thought, wow, I'll never see... Because I never took you for that kind of person, mate.
Yeah.
It was
no,
good
but
to
it's
see.
like fucking... Me getting into podcasts and like that... It calms me the fuck down.
Yeah. Everyone has the like hobbies and stuff. I have a lot, which can be a bit daunting sometimes, but this is one of those things that I've really got into recently, and I'm enjoying it. And I love how involved you can be with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's fucking mint. Well, that's enough of that soppy shit now.
Yeah, twat.
You fucking bell end. Answer your phone. Right, then, should we leave that one there, mate?
Yeah, I'm happy with that, mate.
Aye. Right, then, so wish everyone a happy new year.
Absolutely.
All the best for 2024.
Yes, hope you had a good Christmas as well, and all the best for the new year. Hope everyone's resolutions,
Aye.
they come true.
It's not wishes, it's not fucking genius.
Made happen, sorry.
Right then, so we shall speak to you in the new year about something really fucking weird and scary a bit.
Yes, definitely. Again, somewhere we're looking to
Go to.
potentially go to, yeah.
Aye. Right then, so we'll share a bit. I don't know what that was. Right, we'll speak to you then.
That was the parrot, mate.
Aye.
Jack the parrot.
Yeah.
Right, take care, guys.